That is number plate. You've been sent. Umetumwa. Haina number plate. Haina number plate. Yes.
Now, ladies and gentlemen, as you can see in the clips that we have begun the video with, those are clips of some dramatic incidences that happened about 2 or 3 hours ago in Mombasa, where the current Mumias East Member of Parliament, Honorable Peter Kalero Salasya, is currently in the coastal region to popularize his presidential bid. Remember, on 28th of April last month, Peter Salasya announced to the whole nation that he will be running for the presidency in the year 2027, and he began his nationwide tour in the western region part of Kenya. After beginning there in the western part of Kenya, he proceeded to the coastal region, and yesterday he was in Kwale, and he is expected to start his tour both in Mombasa, Lamu, and Kilifi. But it seems that he has just escaped an attempted assassination or an attempted abduction. But the question is, who is after Peter Salasya, and who had sent the men who were in plain clothes, brandishing their guns and their AK-47s at their apartment and the hotel where Peter Salasya is currently staying in Mombasa, trying to get hold of him? If it's not the intervention of the people that he is currently with, then Peter Salasya, currently we would be spearheading an hashtag, release Peter Salasya, or hashtag, where is Peter Salasya? Because these people seems that they were ready for anything, if it's not that people started shouting and calling them out as they tried to arrest and even abduct the man. If you look at the video, the cars that these men came with don't have number plates. Some of them are even in police uniforms, but there are those that are in plain clothes wearing masks so that their faces cannot be identified. The question is, who is after Peter Salasya? The young man is just among a few members, a few young men that have declared their interest for the presidential seat in the year 2027. Now the question is Peter Salasya such a threat to the current regime that it sends people to abduct or even assassinate the young man? I mean, currently, we cannot joke around when it comes to matters of these, the matters life of these members of parliament or people that are currently making their ambitions known that they will be vying for the presidential seat ahead of the year 2027. Why am I saying this? Recently, on 30th of April, about 10 days ago, the member of parliament of Kasipul, Bwana Charles Ong'ondowere, was assassinated. I mean, in a broad daylight. It was 7:30 in the evening. That is when an assassin took the life of Charles Ong'ondowere. In the middle of the city of Nairobi, the capital city of the Republic of Kenya, the man was shot down, a member of parliament with bodyguards and security detail attached to him. So Peter Salasya is treading on monkey waters of politics as he seeks the presidential seat ahead of the year 2027. But apart from that, there has also been a debate that Peter Salasya is a funded project of the state so that he will divide the votes of the Gen Z together with the Mulembe Nation votes ahead of the 2027 general election. So the question would be, why is the state after their own project? A beef that started yesterday between Peter Salasya and blogger Maverick Aoko. Aoko went ahead to expose that Peter Salasya received a large amount of money to fund his presidential campaign. Now, why are the police after him? Peter Salasya started posting about this arrest or this abduction about 2 hours ago, where he posted the first video uh, of about, he went ahead to say 3 hours ago they want to arrest me, then proceeded to say let them arrest me daytime ama watumalize hapa. Then he says they are with masks. These are different tweets posted on his Twitter account. Then 2 hours ago he posted a video of the said people that tried to abduct or arrest him, saying that you can see their faces here with pistols. Are we together? Now, the man has posted several clips on his social media, but he has also gone ahead to give a statement on this attempted abduction, assassination, or arrest, or whatever we may call it. Because if you want to arrest somebody, you must come with a warrant of arrest issued by the government. So these people, if they had a warrant of arrest, then why would Peter Salasya resist if it was a signed warrant of arrest? But listen to what Peter Salasya says about an hour ago through his official X page. He says, "My official statement from Honorable Peter Salasya, Peter Kalero Salasya, Member of Parliament, Mumias East Constituency, 2027 presidential candidate. Reference: cowardly and illegal attempt to arrest me in my hotel residence." And he goes ahead to say, "I want to categorically condemn the reckless, shameful, and cowardly attempt by unidentified individuals purporting to be police officers who stormed my hotel residence in Mombasa earlier today in an effort to unlawfully arrest me. These individuals had no identification, no arrest warrant, and no explanation, just a crude, rogue attempt to intimidate me. Let it be clear. This was not an arrest, it was a criminal act disguised as law enforcement. An attack not just on me as a member of parliament and 2027 presidential candidate, but on the democratic space of this nation. I call upon the relevant security agencies to stop sleeping on their job and swing into action immediately. I demand to know who sent these dogs, who gave them orders to violate my rights, who is so terrified of my voice that they would resort to such cowardice. To those behind this, hear me loud and clear. You will not silence me. You will not threaten me into submission. No amount of intimidation, harassment, or attempted abduction will stop me from speaking for the people of Kenya and fighting for a country free from tyranny and impunity. I will soldier on. I will not blink. Kenya must and will be free from dictatorship. Honorable Peter Salasya, Member of Parliament, Mumias East, 2027 presidential candidate. That is his official statement. And in his official statement, he says that these people, they didn't have any identification, only came with guns, purporting to be police, and then they wanted to arrest him. But the question is, this young man, how dangerous is he to the current regime that they want to arrest him? I mean, lately, or not even lately, recently and in the past, we have seen Peter Salasya live and direct calling out the president in front of the president, telling him how things are, what is happening. And the president has never taken any action against Peter Salasya, nor has the members of parliament or people that defend the president, including MPs, governors, senators, the PA to the president, they have never called out Peter Salasya or spoken about the young man. But now you tell us that they have sent a contingent of unidentified, or let me say, ununiformed police officers to arrest, abduct, or assassinate the young man. Peter Salasya, we know him for his antics on social media, posting videos of him in clubs, posting videos of him partying. So if the police really had wanted to arrest Peter Salasya, they would have just found him in a club partying somewhere. But why right now? When an I mean an expose has been done on social media, revealing the dirty tricks that Peter Salasya has been playing with the people of the Republic of Kenya. I mean, the Gen Zs identify with Peter Salasya. And I wouldn't dispute the statement given by one Maverick Aoko that Peter Salasya is a project of the state. And now that the truth has been revealed, they are trying to cover the footsteps of Peter Salasya by alleging that the police are trying to arrest him, or, I mean, ununiformed police officers are trying to arrest him. Listen, I want to read and repeat the statement that Maverick Aoko wrote while he started exposing Peter Salasya yesterday. It is a tweet that currently has over 163,000 engagement. Listen, she said this: uwe kujeni, hii nimepata sahi hadi nikajihurumia na vile I had begun cheering him. Sasa whom do we trust? My guy Peter Salasya kumbe umeingia box. Few months ago, Salasya leaked his payslip claiming deduction rendered him penarious. You have noticed he suddenly stopped hanging out with Akina Sudi, resorted to cuddling Ruto, yet you have never seen the UDA people attack him ferociously. Kumbe Salasya has collected 40 million from Kato Olematito, State House Comptroller, to be the youthful presidential candidate in the year 2027. Ndiagawe kura ya za vijana na Waluya. His coastal tour currently with this hashtag Salasya na vijana. Umeona suddenly wants to start a party for the youth. Ule wa Vampire Diaries too, that she is referring to Morara Kebaso. And she goes ahead to say, DAPK, which sponsored him to bunge, imemkosea wapi? Remember, DAPK is the party led by one Honorable Eugene Wamalwa, and it's the party that Peter Salasya used to vie for the Member of Parliament of Mumias East in 2022. And the party sponsored his campaigns. Now, the party currently is being popularized by Eugene Wamalwa and the current Trans Nzoia governor, George Natembeya, through his Tawe movement, as they await to make their declaration for the 2027 general election, because they are linked to the opposition, which consists of people like Akina Gachagua, Kalonzo, Martha Karua, Matiang'i, and the rest. Now, she says this: why isn't he mobilizing youth to join DAPK? Sinatembea ako hapo na Istawe movement. Peter anatoa funding for new party wapi? Ask him alitoa wapi pesa ya fuel for a convoy of over 10 cars for someone with a payslip ya 18k. The convoy was fueled at Galana Energies and Gava picked the bill. The mad masquerade as declassified. That is the concluding statement of Aoko. Peter Salasya and Aoko have been engaging back and forth on social media since yesterday. And in support of Aoko, blogger Cyprian Nyakundi, one of the most trusted social media personalities that we have in the 254, went ahead also to confirm that Peter Salasya is a project of the state and that he has done some things that if they are exposed to the public, he will not reveal his face to the people of the Republic of Kenya again. Somebody else is one Francis Gaido, who also went ahead today to expose Peter Salasya on his timeline on Twitter, on X. So why suddenly that all this exposure tainting the name of Peter Salasya when they are happening is the time that the police are being sent to abduct or arrest him? Could this be a staged abduction or assassination? It's a question that we are asking, because if even the social media personalities that sang praises to you are now condemning you, that means that is in benefit of the government. Why should now the government go ahead to seek to abduct you or to detain you? For what benefit? That is the question that we are asking. For now, we leave it there. I would really love to hear your thoughts in regards to this. Leave your comment on the comment section. See you in our next video. Remember to subscribe, as this is the Kenyan Daily Report.